聖堂に戻り、小野神を守るのだ。
Hey, what's up, Shinran? Finally, they fixed the stupid bug? What bug? There's a bug? Hey, what's up, Dark? How's it going, man? Ooh, I forgot to do the double stream thing. Well, too late to change it now. If you go directly from shorts to a live stream via notification, it doesn't let you chat. Really? Well, not really something I've ever experienced, because I turn off all notifications. I watch YouTube when I want to watch YouTube. I'm pretty sure I pressed Q before that hit. Oh. I experience this every time you stream. Hey, cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I guess that means you click on notification when I stream. Anyway, it's been a while. Haven't seen you guys in a while. I haven't streamed in a while. Been real busy lately. Not like super busy all day, every day, but like just, you know, enough stuff happens in a day where like I get half an hour of free time, then I gotta go do something for an hour, then I get another half hour free time. Oh, the queen went down. Didn't mean to do that. No wonder you're doing weekly bosses on Wednesday. Yeah, I've been holding off on doing weekly bosses because I wanted to be able to stream doing it. Like, there's really nothing else for me to do in the game right now, really. So that's why I didn't want to do my weekly bosses on Monday. So I kept holding off on it, so that I could do it on stream. I couldn't stream yesterday because I had stuff to do. You know, like not like stuff to do that I knew I was going to do, but like I said, like daily stuff, life stuff. Life keeps putting stuff on my lap. When I think I finally have time to actually go do something, life puts stuff in my lap that I suddenly have to do, and no choice, gotta do it. Haha. Apparently I watched 300 of your what? 300 of your videos this year. So if I streamed say twice a week, how many weeks are there in a year? So four 40, 48, right? Around 48. Probably not 4 months, 4 weeks every month. I don't know. Right, somewhere around there. Like 50, maybe? 50. So if I stream on average twice a week, that'd be like 100 videos. 300? Have I really... What? Do I even have 300 videos? Okay, I gotta hurry this up because like my resin's capped, and I need to finish up this fight quick so that my resin will run at the same time. Oops. Pretty sure I dodged that. Mine just won't work. You know. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of, so okay, what I was talking was, so last night I was trying out the thing, the Mawika thing, and then I noticed mine only works in the less efficient way. Yeah, mine only works in the less efficient way. I'm supposed to do that at around, like, you know, on the circle, right? Like in Mawika's donut. I'm supposed to do it. The most efficient way to do it would be somewhere around like when I'm at around like 11 o'clock on Mawika's donut. But mine only works at around 1 o'clock, and of course this boss is cringe. Spoke too early, Ellie. Spoke too early. Greetings. Hey, what's up, Shinrin? Sorry, I'm looking. Do I even have 300 videos? I don't think I even have 300 videos and VODs. So, hang on. Oh, I do have. Alright. So I have, okay, it says here, I have 623 VODs. There's no way half of those is just from this year, right? Okay, 50 to 100. Okay, I'm looking at, okay, now I'm looking at 251 to 300. All right, 251 to 300 are dated April 2nd, 2024. How the heck? What? Why does YouTube... All right, let's see. 2025. Wait, how many VODs do I have that are dated for 2025? Okay, so here's apparently where it started. January. Okay, January 2nd. That is 100 to 150. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't even know. Right. Right, so less than 200. No. Less than 150. Yeah, so somewhere around like 120, 130 maybe. And I'm pretty sure I've only uploaded one video this year. Like a video, not a stream. 286. That is weird. Maybe maybe YouTube's high. Maybe you like clicked it more than once. Maybe that's what they're counting as views. Is there a way to dodge that attack, by the way? Of course. And of course the dog that's been quiet all day starts barking when I stream. Right. And there we go. Come on. Bark, 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 bark. I love dogs. Dog that's been quiet all day long starts barking when I stream, of course. For sure, hold E works. What do you mean? What do you mean by works for that attack? The fans are calling for you in the background. $4, alright, okay. I guess I don't need to condense any more resin then. Oh, have you guys done Abyss? Apparently Abyss is kind of, it's easy, like it's not hard, it's not like especially hard or whatever, but apparently there's like a chamber, one of the chambers has so many enemies in it. I'm kind of curious to try it. The Abyss is easy? Well, apparently it's like some people are saying it's not easy, but it's not the hardest. Don't give me hope to download the game again, RJ. Yeah, apparently it's not easy, but it's also not the hardest Abyss we've had. My relationship with Genshin lately has just been it staves off boredom is what it does for me. Brilliant. Of course, all my buffs are gone too. Great. And the Hydra application is gone. This is just great. Kazua's barely alive. Abyss is alright. You know, I've always enjoyed those Abyss chambers where you have like a bunch of different enemies. Oh my god. Before the thing ticked down, before my HP ticked down, it healed me. Why does healing, defend, is it? Okay, honestly, I was expecting her to be healing more than 10k, but I guess 8k is not bad. But I was just expecting her to, Xilonen to heal more than 10k. Quit your other accounts, or at least one. Let's play where wins meet. I did actually finally quit one of my accounts. What's your talent level? I'm pretty sure 9. Yeah. Their light version. Light version? 70 gigabytes. The light version, huh? Interesting. Oh, speaking of light version, recently I've been I don't know why, but like every now and then I've been feeling nostalgic for GTA 5, and I'm kind of thinking of replaying story mode again. And I have Steam installed. I don't really have any of my Steam games installed at all. But when I went to open Steam again, you know, like I haven't opened it in like 2 years, I think. It updated, and then I noticed like there were like 2 GTAs. It was like GTA 5 Legacy or something, and GTA 5 Enhanced. RJ, you don't sail the seas? Oh, dude. Ali, I'm gonna tell you something. I've played GTA 5 story mode probably somewhere between 12 and 18 times. Yeah, I just loved it so much. I loved it so much. I loved it so much that I've played it somewhere between 12 and 18 times in total. And every single time that I've played it has been at sea. When I finally got enough money to buy myself a legit copy of it, you know, to buy it on Steam, I downloaded it, and I played story mode. I started playing story mode. I don't even remember where where in the story mode I stopped. I stopped at some point, like not even halfway through story mode. I stopped. I just got tired of it and never touched it again. Oh, I guess one thing I did though is like I found out about that thing, the way how you can make like $2 billion in story mode. By like buying the right stocks at the right time when you're like doing the Life Invader like mission. And then like yeah, other than that, I played part of the story mode, less than half of it. And then I did the thing where I can get like $2 billion by investing in the right stock after like doing the Life Invader missions. And I never touched it again. Remember the jail system I mentioned the other stream? I discovered another fun thing about it. Whenever there's a jailbreak, the warden can actually ask players to help them quell the chaos. Okay, jailbreak becomes a player versus player thing. And go as big as 10v10. Dude, that is so chaotic. That is so messy. It's really fun though. For other people. I just don't ever like PvP. The only PvP the only game where I've ever enjoyed where I've ever enjoyed PvP in was Rakion, because it was the only game where I actually got good enough at the game that, you know, that I actually just didn't hate myself after doing PvP. Question. I got a question. How does Chevros's buff work again? Do I only need to hold E on her hold E and of course hit an enemy with it, to get the attack buff from Chevros? I'm not even sure really. I'm just doing it because I think it's right. And then the way, of course, the red shred works like on enemies that you hit with overload. What I'm doing right now is I'm rallying my sect members and role-playing as a constable. I always yell surrender sinners. Although, only being carried with sect member. That... Oh man, high school and college me would have really enjoyed that. I think that some rule breakers try to escape multiple times. They're unfortunate, keep on meeting us. Some end up begging. It sounds like the kind of game where you can pretty much spend all day playing. Yeah, and it's just like you just never run out of things to do because there's an actual community. It sounds like it's really like an MMO mixed with together with like a bunch of different game genres. $5, 8:30. $19. 8. Okay, 2.5 hours. That'd be 5, 6:10. Okay. Even funnier thing is our sect mostly has the tank, because our sect's main weapon is tank weapon. Tanks can easily crowd control players, so we can easily wipe out squishy assassin types. With a healer, they're immortal. How well do you go up against like warrior types or something? Team is usually pretty balanced. We also have a ranged attacker that can create wind walls, so healers and other damage dealers can be at a safe distance. Oh, that's actually a pretty good yeah, pretty good combo. What the heck is that attack? Oh. Just that I've never seen the animation before. Can I please? Thank you. Brilliant. Just love this boss. Best boss ever. Boss fight where I'm not allowed to fight the boss. Love it. Great. That roleplay is pretty fun. Also poke fun at other sects sometimes. The last game where I actually like spent a bunch of time like together with guild mates and stuff was it was a Flife private server from like let me think, close to 15 years ago. Man, I'm old. Everything I say of my old stories is like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, everything is like 10 or 15 years ago, man. Brilliant. Can't. Whatever, just gonna get my energy. There are 5 different sects at the moment. So there's called Well of Heaven, which is a characterized righteous Robin Hood bozo type characters that focus on Brotherhood Hood. They call it the gay sect. Because homie before that is it's kind of funny. Man, I miss doing stuff like that. I haven't done anything like that in years. Just yeah, getting old, man. Getting old, that makes it so that you just don't have time to do stuff like that anymore. Although thankfully though, like nowadays, as long as the game that you're playing is like mainstream enough that mainstream enough that you and like you're able to like make your stream entertaining enough that you can make a living off of doing it, or at least like make it not so much of an income loss. You can just stream to make up for it. The healer sect's called Silver Needles, okay. Call them the feet picks for a patient. Do their weekly healing quota. Feet picks for a patient. Okay. Tell me, when the new banner is coming. Too tired to open the game. Probably in a week. Yeah, in a week. Remember, I'm on the North America server. So whichever server you're on, try to do the math. Adjust the time. The America server is, let's see, 6 hours behind the EU server. And the EU server is... how many hours? 4, 11, 7? What time's the daily server reset on Asia? Is it 4 a.m. in like Hong Kong time? I think it's 4 a.m. Yeah, so the EU server is like 7 hours behind Asia server time. There's 7 and 6. Yeah. Right, they've been injuring and healing each other recently. Mobile just opened up. There's an influx of newbies to get various illnesses. Oh, so they get a bunch of... okay, well, that should make it easier for them to reach their quotas. Healing and injuring each other just just to reach their quotas. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Can you imagine that being in some kind of like isekai fantasy anime, right? Where like healers that work for the guild have like healing quotas. So like and then there's like a group of healers that just aren't that are having trouble finding people to heal, that they have to like hurt each other so that they can heal each other to try to reach their quotas. Nine mortal scums. They steal money, send people directly middle of dangerous places, make bomb chests for fun. For fun, or like, do they also have some kind of quota for how many people they trick every week or something? Sure, no problem, AJ. Do you not log in every day?
最後の警告だ。みんながそばにいて断罪の名によ。
That's the largest faction because there are various ways NPCs will trick people into joining them. The moment you're doing the next mission, you are a new member. So can you, when you, okay, in that case, like you accidentally join a faction and you, because like you were tricked into joining it, can you leave? Weekly requirement, if they get busted, I think they get penalties. I mean, it sounds like the real world. Pretty much sounds like the real world. Because, so, about 13 years ago, I lived in Cebu. And Cebu's a big city. And like all the big cities, there's always like a part of town that's that has a lot of pickpockets. In Cebu, most of the pickpockets there aren't even grown-ups. Most of the pickpockets over there are kids. Like, yeah, like actual kids, like 6-7-year-old kids. And you just won't know who. Yeah, and like the way they get stuff too is like one gets it, like they run towards like somewhere else, they make a turn and they pass it along to their like somebody else. They pass it along to somebody else, then that somebody else walks along, passes it off to somebody else, and then like all these kids, they sort of have like a grown up, like they have a boss that they all work for, and these kids don't even get the money that they steal. They just get food from them. Just get food, and they're not even like really well fed. They're just fed. What are the enemies even? Why does it say Electro bonus? Why would Electro be good against these guys? I guess this guy. You can leave, but I think there are also risks. Others can put a bounty on you if you betray the sect master. I heard 9 mortal scums will make you pay a huge amount to leave. The PvP sect is called Midnight Blades. Probably the rarest people because the weekly quota is pretty high. You gotta win 10 1v1s, I believe. We call them Sweaty Blades. Well, okay. At least it's a quota, right? You gotta win 10 1v1s. You can sort of just you can just well, what's the word I'm looking for? You can just feed each other, right? Like sect members can just like do 1v1s and then like one would lose to the other 10 times and then like vice versa. If you lose, you get penalty, so they have to win, no losses. Wow. Those are definitely for the sweaty PvP players. Yeah, definitely for the sweaty tryhards. $65 enemies? I don't think I've seen that happen in a while. New sect is called Velvet Shade. Call it Velvet Cake because the relationship goes in layers. Why? You can marry up to 5 people and okay. So I don't know, like what's the layer thing you're talking about? Their relationships in layers? Or do you need to divorce twice to get an invitation? That is wow. I'm at 65 pity. I need Xilonen. I also need Bennett, Faruzan C6. What should I do? Currently, my Faruzan C4. Also have Durin, no Benny. Should I pull or skip? Oh man, 65 pity, man. Twice within a week, dude. What the heck, dude? What a situation you're in. Do you have Venti? If you don't, are you willing to get him? Like, are you willing to lose your guaranteed 5-star? I don't know if you're on guaranteed right now or 50-50, but still, right? Like, your guaranteed 5-star. Are you willing to lose your guaranteed 5-star to potentially Venti? I mean, Venti is a lot better now than he used to be, right? Like, he's still definitely not top tier, but he's okay. 160. Oh, so you are on guaranteed. Oh, dude, that's... Yikes.
まだ終わってない誕生以来
I don't have Venti, but I have Wanderer. I heard that apparently Venti's as good as Wanderer now, as a DPS.
そんな多くないみたいだし
Even still, though, I'd rather not use Venti as a DPS. But I guess it's nice that the option is available. No guarantee, already got Durin. Oh, okay. I guess it's not so bad. Because if you get your 5-star before you get 2 Faruzans and you lose 50-50, then at least like that means your next 5 stars guaranteed. It's sort of a waste though if you lose 50-50. So but if you do get Venti, then hey, like, right, that's a 5-star. It's a limited 5-star. And Venti is, again, like I said, Venti's not as bad as he used to be. He's actually better now.
さあ働きなさい口封じは任せたか太陽の本能を通常を焼き尽くす土に寝よう契約を果たせシトラリ石煙に葬られよ烈日よ冒険だもんじゃあ行くよこの天下で裁く
For Wanderer, should I pull Faruzan C6? Oh yeah. Wanderer definitely needs Faruzan C6 for him to be endgame capable. Also need Bennett. How do you not have Bennett yet? It sounds like you're a new-ish player, man. Also need Bennett for Artis, Xilonen. Is Bennett? Oh, dude. Okay. You said you don't have Bennett yet? I think you should go for it, man. Cause like I don't know what other 5-star you're gunning for in the future. Yeah, I don't know what other 5-star you're gunning for in the future. As long as you don't think you are, as long as you don't want who are the next 5-stars, Xilonen or Varesa. Yeah, as long as you don't want either Xilonen or Varesa, or both of them, then yeah, getting Venti, you know, just in case, getting Venti just to go for your C6 Faruzan and like 2 copies of Bennett, because like ideally you want to get C1 Bennett. Right, ideally you want to get C1 Bennett because that just makes Bennett much better. Bennett's still really good at C0, but like C1 just makes him a lot better. I think it's worth it. Well, for me anyway. For me. Yeah, especially because you got Wanderer and you have, right, like, okay, another thing too is if you do get Venti, and say for example you're just not in the mood to use your Wanderer right now, you're just in the mood to, like, I don't know, you just want an Animo DPS but not Wanderer, right? Venti can be that, and Venti also benefits a lot from C6 Faruzan. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Although it really depends. If you want Xilonen and or Varesa, and depending on how much you want them, that might get harder. That choice might get harder. But for somebody like me, honestly, I want Varesa. I already have Xilonen, right? That's sort of like an advantage I have. I already have Xilonen. I do really want Varesa because I don't have any like strong electro DPSs. Varesa is sort of the only one really right now. Chlorine's okay, but just not endgame capable really. At least not without constellations.
渚のリンクはっ
Big drag needs Xilonen for support. Oh man. I hate it when they rerun Venti because the Abyss is just full of a bunch of weak enemies that are slightly tanky than their normal Abyss counterparts. Dude, it's not that they rerun Venti because Abyss is like this. Abyss is like this because they're rerunning Venti.
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。石煙に葬られよ。無礼者は必ず制裁される。苦情をやっくらえ。じゃあ行くよ。絶妙よ。契約を果たせ。
Actually, that's what I said. Well, no, what you said was they're rerunning Venti because the Abyss is like this. But yeah, sure, I guess. They took my 160 pity and gave me weapons. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. I hate it when they do that. Although that is something that does normally happen. I noticed that every couple of 10 pulls they give you, every 2 or 3 10 pulls they give you a weapon. "41 enemies insane for a single floor. Like, there's no need for that many." You know, there honestly, I think there is, because here's the thing, right? When the characters on the banners are like high damage dealers, right? Like high DPS damage dealers, like Arlecchino or Mawika here, Neuvillette, Nefer recently. Lauma, right? Like top tier damage dealers, Varesa. What ends up happening is they give us high HP, really high HP bosses in game, right? And if you have the characters that those bosses are specifically designed to counter, that those bosses are specifically if you have the characters that specifically counter those exact bosses, then if you have them at C0, no signature weapon, as long as you have a stupidly good build and like on not just that character but the whole team around them, then you'll be able to barely clear endgame. Right? Barely clear endgame. It's not gonna be cringe because you have the character that they are shilling for. Right? The character that they're trying to sell. But if you have any other character, right, it has a stupidly good build, the whole team around them also has stupidly good build, but they're C0, they don't have signature weapons, then you will just barely be able to clear it, and it'll take you like 1,000 retries just to get the perfect run. And it's gonna be cringe as heck for the next 69 hours of retrying. Yeah. And what I've noticed is every time Venti reruns, they give us a chamber that has like 40, 50... there was even a chamber just now that had 60 enemies in it. And I noticed as long as you have Venti, it is like super brain dead easy. Right? So I think even if you had like 80 enemies in there, it'd still be doable. Even if they had, like 80 enemies in there. As long as you have like good enough AoE off-field damage dealers running together with Venti, I think, yeah, even 80 enemies is doable. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I think 40 enemies to make Venti feel satisfying to play is absolutely necessary. Oh, this is terrible. I got 4 Faruzan, 3 Jahoda, 1 other not on banner. Just blow them with Mawika or Neuvillette. So, do you want Xilonen. Okay, you want Xilonen, right? What about Varesa? Okay, man, that's a tough choice, man. Depends. I guess that also depends on how many primos you have left now. If you don't have any more, then yeah, it's. I don't know, man. I don't think I can make this choice for you if that's the case. This is a pyro boss, right? All field characters. Wow, that is a. Well, that's one way to sell Durin. My Durin isn't even fully leveled yet. My Durin's still level 80. Level 80 with no talents. Well, I mean, like, not no talents, but... Yeah. Just level 8 talents. I have nowhere near enough, I have nowhere near enough, what's it called? Talent books to get all his talents all complete just yet. I've all my residents also been going to the to farming artifacts because of Stygian Onslaught. Till now, he's been getting less and less relevant and getting weaker. Well, they did buff him recently, so that's the thing. Nowadays, now you can make him into a DPS. Not a top tier DPS, mind you, but at least a decent one. About on the same level as Zhao or Wander. Oh, I think I can brute force this with Melvin Bennett. Oh, this thing? Alright, sure. I guess I'll use that. I need a plunger, though, for the last boss. I guess Overload's fine. Sure. Guess I'll use Overload. Oh, hang on. I gotta go AFK for a bit.
探索に挑戦。冒険者の生活はどうやら性に合っているようだ。神というのは天上の存在だが、たまには地上を歩き回るべきだな。昆虫は本能的に光を追うが、人間も同じだ。希望という名の光を追っている。
Alright, we're back. Apparently I got kicked out for being AFK for too long. Skirk for second half. Oh, good idea. Yeah, that could work. I could just keep it frozen for a while. Though I don't know how well Skirk would work against these two, because these two can't be frozen. Let's see. I guess it could work. I just gotta dodge, I guess. Yeah, I just gotta dodge. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Alright, let's give that a try first before I try this cringe team. I kind of want to try using Venti for this one, but is Venti even gonna be useful for these? He's especially not gonna be useful against the boss. I don't have C1 Mawika, so I don't think. Okay, maybe this is doable with Ian-san. Yeah. Okay. I think that's doable. I don't know if that's enough fighting spirit for Mawika. Because as far as I remember, Xilonen is actually a pretty big chunk of Mawika's... Mawika's fighting spirit. I don't think, you know what? I don't think I even should be on the field for with Mawika here. I think I should just be on the field with Venti here. No, I guess I should. Dude, that thing went underground instantly. Can I even freeze it before it goes underground? Dude, that's... What the heck? What do you mean? Even if it's underground, what do you mean I can still brute force it with skirt? How do I break the white shield then? Break the shield? I don't think I could do that in 45 seconds. That first chamber really takes a lot of time. Yeah, I got 30 seconds to do this. Okay, I gotta do a whole rotation in 10 seconds. Gotta wait 1 sec. Okay. What? Oh, there's two of them. Okay, nope, nope. Not gonna work. Alright. So, I wanted to use Venti. But I don't think that's a good idea, man. I think I'm gonna have to use some other team over here. I do need Pyro. So I need some crowd control, I guess. Okay, well, whatever. How'd you take so long with first side Mimoika? I don't know. Probably because all my I wasn't melting ever. I don't remember ever seeing a single melt because of Venti. Because Venti would often infuse with Pyro, infuse his burst with Pyro, infuse it with Electro, never infusing with Cryo. I didn't do a single melt with Venti.
手加減なしよ。ストラリー、いつパパ。そうよ。この天下でさば。絶に寝よう。契約を果たせ。口封じは聞け。太陽の方向を。
Doing the donuts more slowly because I have cryo on me feels so cringe. I was like, why is this moving so slowly? I forgot I had cryo on myself. Man, I suck at doing the whole like combo thing. Well, of course, my burst hits nothing. And of course, that burst doesn't melt, because it's me. That's, you know, definitely still not enough time. Oh, I noticed it took some damage. Took some damage when I broke the shield. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It finished. Okay, it still let me retry. Alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. Apparently the second one can't even go underground because it'll be fully frozen because I'm already on the field with Skirk. Alright. Alright, I just need to save like 10 more seconds on this side. What is it even auto-targeting over there? Eon-san's stupid, like the plunge attack or whatever attack it is, auto-targets something all the way out there, somewhere. I hear enemies moaning. I remember seeing a short from no, was it a short, a TikTok, whatever it was. Oh, it was from Wei. You guys know who Wei is? Oh, hey, what's up, son? Did you go somewhere? Yeah, Wei, Wei, Wei. I remember he made a short. It was like oh man, I don't even remember it very clearly enough to describe it. What? This thing got to go underground even though it was frozen? It was so the short was like it was like Genshin players doing like different things in the game, and then like one of them was like farming, and then it was farming like a Sizen mage, like, you know, and like, you know how like when Sizen mages are being crowd controlled by Venti and then they're just constantly moaning, and then that meme of a like a college student who just like slaps his laptop off the desk and into a wall. Oh my god, why is my ping? What the heck? Okay, stream seems to be fine. I had like 1K ping. That is 1,000 ms. Okay. Well, that ping is definitely better.
焼き尽くす。もっと早く、もっと強く。手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。聞け、太陽の炎。直送道あふれよ。やあこの手に。
Oops. Skirk at 17 HP, everyone.
競争よ、決心となれ。
How much resistance does this thing have? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fill up this bar thing. With pyro. It looks like it. Oh, right. Ow. Well, that's not gonna work. What the heck?
しよ。口封じは任せたからね。太陽の炎。通常をや。じゃあ行くよ。もっと早く、もっと強く。絶妙よ。契約を果たせ。さらに石煙に葬られよ。
You've got to be kidding me. Let's back up. Why do we have so many enemies in the game that have shields and so much resistance nowadays? I wonder who asked for this stuff. Did anyone in the game's history ever say, "Oh, I want an enemy that has really high resistances and a mechanic that makes it so that I can't properly fight it if I don't have the right characters"? Like, did anyone ever say something like that in a survey? This thing does cryo damage? I have cryo on Mawika. What the? Wow, that shield comes back. I barely had any time to fight it. Wow, dude, what the heck? You should set up us before destroying the shield. I should, but man, I don't know if that's even that's enough time, because, well, I think it is, but it's gonna be tight. Plunge with Farina? Is Farina's plunge animation faster? I can definitely say Skirk's plunge animation is slow. I get the feeling that I should have run Mawika here with Bennett instead of Yansan. I can't see anything. My god, this stupid... Just cannot for the life of me do the stupid Mawika technique, tech or whatever this is. Alright. Sword characters do more damage, shield than the polearm. Oh, I guess that was why it felt like I broke the shield much faster when I was plunging with Skirk instead of Shenhe. Darn it. That definitely was not very good timing. But it's better than the last one. Oh! It's gonna shield up again here soon. Oh. Uh-oh. That was close. I didn't know that. Sword plunge has more poise damage than polearm plunge? Oh, just auto claims. You know, I feel like I just did this and it's already, yeah, it's already just 15 days left. Claymore does more than both. Yeah, but I didn't have any Claymore characters in that team, did I? Yeah, but I didn't know about the sword thing. Honestly, like, I sort of just figured polearms had more poise damage. Because, you know, like a polearm is a bigger weapon than a sword, right? So in real life, you would imagine a polearm to be much heavier. Like, you'd imagine that a polearm would hurt a lot more than a sword. $55, $56, and there we go. You know, I like that. Nowadays we don't even have to go into the handbook anymore. We could just do this, and then claim the what is it called? The thing. Encounter points. Oh, right. Guess I'll go for Serpent Spine. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be as lucky on the on the third account, or sorry, not third account, the second account, as I was on the first account. My Skirk team on the second account is definitely a bit weaker than my first account Skirk team. Well, I guess not by that much. Yeah, because I don't have Shenhe there, so I have Mona on TTDS. So I guess it's not that bad.
動くな。これは必要な断罪のな。やっ権限下がって終末の
夜の限
貫こう。下がって近寄らないで。
命を捨てに来たか。
掃除対
私は帰ってきた。命を捨てに来たか。今回は大物が釣れる。
危ない。運命の変わり目。武器を捨てろ。貫こう。任せて。運命の変わり目。動くな。
お嬢様の
やっとやっ行け。
大松と何がいい。
痛くしてやったの。西風の祝福を。最後の警告。任せて。運命の変わり目。よっはっやっはっ任せて。物語は始まったばかり。影のカラス。やっさ防衛モー
静粛に。私は帰ってきた。
ド月光のようにはびこりなさい。
ない運命の変わり目
風だ掃除隊長
貫こう
ここだよ
腐食神聖
逃げようなんて思わないでよね足元に防衛モード
権限
風だ
任せて腐食神聖
絶縁衝撃ここだよ逃げようなんて思わないでよ
危ない運命の変わり目
防衛モー
貫こ
ド足元に気をつけて風だ
う腐食神聖
加速します
やっ
足元に気をつけて
DPS Venti spotted? Hey, how'd you notice? Actually, never mind. I started the keynote. All right.
これが運命です聖地からやっ世界の熱狂の渦にさ目の下も満足させてあげるってよ
Oops.
運命をここに無に着せ
Come on, man. This is so cringe. I'd say he's possible. I'd say someone with Durin, Faruzan, Bennett, Venti as team comp. Venti is the damage dealer. I don't have Faruzan C6. That's why it's never been an option for me. Any DPS Animo. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of confused. Like, I don't even know why I went for Nefer here. I don't even have Chevros. It's not even an actual overload team. I think I might as well go for just Mono Pyro here. Rainfry due to puzzles and the chasm, so I can unlock the other Archon quest that's in Liyue. Oh man. That certainly takes me back, man. That was the last Archon quest that I streamed where I did not skip any dialogue. Like, I just let it play out. I remember it took me like, I think it took like 4 hours to get to the middle. Yeah, just to get to the middle because I didn't skip any of the dialogue. Is it just me, or do Arlecchino's normal attacks sound different than usual? Just me? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I've just never paid attention to what it sounds like. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I always pair Arlecchino put Arlecchino in Overload, and in Overload, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of like overloads, and maybe it's because I'm hearing all the overloads that I can't actually hear how Arlecchino's normal attacks sound. So annoying, honestly, because it needs world quest. World quest, story quest, and the Archon quest at the same time. Other story quests are as forming. You know, isn't the thing like there's like a quick start thing available nowadays? Yeah, you can just click quick start on the Archon quest that you want to play, right? Wow, dude. I almost killed that thing without even yeah, without it even going underground. Oh, this one got to go underground though. Can I please get my particles so I can heal? There we go. It requires the stuff out of quick started if it was in there in the first place. Man, that sucks. You know, that is kind of one of the annoying things about Genshin, that I can't think of a way to get around. Yeah, because like, think about it, right? Like, we are currently in version, well, it's supposed to be version 6. Right, which means there are so many quests, right? Archon quests, world quests, exploration, and all the other stuff before you get to the newest, like get up to like the get up to date, right? Get up to date on the quests, like the story, and it's yeah. Can you imagine being a new player? Right, you just joined Genshin today. You get lucky and you, or like not even get lucky, right? You start spending money because you're a whale. You whale out for the new character. You get Durin to C6. You get Venti to C6, R5. Venti's fine, right? His stuff is in Mondstadt. What about Durin? Gotta go all the way to Nodcry? You have to skip all the other stuff that you have to do just to farm for Durin. You gotta go all the way to Nodcry, explore Nodcry. And while unlocking teleport waypoints and Statues of the Seven, you keep getting hung up on these like world quests that you haven't done because you just started the game. Or the Archon quests and stuff. I wonder, like, man, that's... I can't imagine how annoying that is. I guess it is a game, after all. You're not necessarily... Yeah, you're playing a game. You're not really, like, just buying... Even though, like, even if you whale, you get C6R5 of the new character. But that's the thing, though, is like when you spend that kind of money, it sort of feels like you're buying a toy, but you're not allowed to play with your toy yet. Okay, heal. There you go. Activated the Hexcry buff. Do I feel huge damage difference? Nope, I don't see it. You are going to see it quite a bit from Fischl and Venti. Well, Venti if you use him as a DPS, which nobody did before. So I can't imagine people are gonna notice a difference. Well, I guess the difference is before you couldn't and now you can. I guess that's the difference. Oh my god, I can't use... I don't have the energy. Yep, did not have the energy. I actually have mine with Fischl, Sucrose, one team to activate it. I think the biggest differences are with Albedo and Klee. Yeah, Albedo and Klee really are where the difference is at. That was a terrible rotation. Wow, I am severely lacking energy on my Escoffier here. Oh, that's not Escoffier. Okay. Is this guy based on like how many applications, pyro applications I do? Oops. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I just needed energy, yeah. Ah, darn it. Okay, okay, okay. That was my bad, that was my bad. I got a bit too greedy. Got a bit too greedy.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
権限
お、風だ。霊魂お披露目だ。ほうふっほうふっはふっほうはふっほうそら最高の一品よ。食前歌え僕の名のもとにじゃじゃーん。逆らいません。
まだ
I don't remember this boss hitting that hard. Or at least that specific attack hitting that hard.
走るより飛ぶ方が速いよ。足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
危ない腐食新鮮
全力攻撃だ。
ふうはっはあ
キャッ
風だ。ここだよ。ふっおは
燃えろ。
危ないさ腐食新鮮
みんなは俺が守れ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。ふっ逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
権限危ない物語は始まったば貫く
足元に気をつけて。ふっ風だ。
気をつけて運命の変わり目
全力攻撃だ。
平穏ちょいお披露目だ。ふっほうふっふっふっはほうふっはふっほうそれ。
Darn it. Okay. That was a mistake. That was a terrible run. That was a terrible run.
権限気をつけて終わってないの
ふう逃げようなんて思わない。
物語は始まったばかり
みんなは俺が守れ。
キャッ
Oops.
権限気をつけて
足元に気をつけて。風だ。
運命の変わり目
みんながそばにいてくれ。
キャッ任せて
ここだよ。ふっ逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
腐食新鮮
みんなは俺が守れ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。はあ
燃えろ。全力攻撃だ。
物語は始まったばかりだ
風だ。
貫く任せて物語は始まったばかりだよ
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
みんながそばにいて。
披露目だ。世界の熱狂の渦に目も舌も満足させてあげる。これは運命。満ち溢れよ。
Oh, I guess that's, yeah. I still have something to do. I still have to do Imaginarium Theater. Yeah, Imaginarium Theater on my first account, but I don't really want to. That's gonna take more than an hour. Imaginarium Theater is just really annoying to deal with. I don't want to do that today. I have work in an hour from now, so I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go for now. Just gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and take a shower for now. Take a shower, have dinner, then just relaxingly get ready for work. Right, so for those of you who need help building your characters' accounts or making a decision which branch to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams. If you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Hey, what's up, Ritesh? Oh, man. Dude, you just came in. Yeah, dude, I'm literally leaving. Just now. Oh man. And yeah, I'm not even, I mean, I'm sure, well, I don't know about sure, but like I'm going I usually stream on Monday evenings my time. I just didn't this week because I had something to do. I had to help my wife with something important. Hence why I streamed on Wednesday. Plus the fact that there's kind of nothing to do for now, at least for now. At least for now, kind of nothing to do in the game, at least for now. I've done the Archon quest, the Durin character quest. Yeah, don't really have anything to do. So only streams I'm probably gonna be doing now are Monday streams. Monday streams I refer to it as a Monday stream because it's like whenever I do weekly bosses. It's alright. Catch you next stream. Alright, man. Anyway, take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone.